So yeah, vacation songs. So this was fun, and I had a whole week of stuff that I needed to do. So I had songs in mind that I was gonna put on the list. So I probably had like 3 or 4 songs that I knew were gonna go on the list. But then I still wanted to do a little research, and I put on a couple of vacation song lists while I was like at lunch and running around, and I hated them. So I just went and found my own.
Yeah.
And
Mm.
so I have 14, and I had out of those 14, I just picked my 5 favorite. So the first one, I'll tell you a story. Once upon a time, I went on a vacation with my uncle, and he had one of those old 1980s vans that had the captain chairs.
Yeah.
And I have no idea where we went. I can't remember what we did. I don't remember where. I don't remember who really was with us except for my cousins. I don't remember anything really about that trip except for it was long as heck. I'm sorry. It was long as heck. And I remember that it was the first time that I ever heard Motown.
Yeah.
And it was the Motown 50th anniversary double tape set that my
Yeah.
uncle put in. And the first song that played is the first song on my list, and it is ABC by the Jackson 5.
Oh yeah.
And Motown, period, is vacation music. It keeps you up, it keeps you going. It is just such a unique sound, and it's that whole infrastructure is timeless right now. Unfortunately, it's just where it is right now. I don't think there's any new Motown coming out, anything like that. But ABC by Jackson 5 is a classic song. And the thing that really resonated, because I loved some Michael Jackson up until that point, but I didn't know that he sung when he was little. I had no idea. And I said, "Who is this?"
Yeah.
And my uncle says, "It's Michael Jackson." And I was like, "No, that's not Michael Jackson." It sounds like Mickey Mouse.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Kevin
so
says he cranks up the music on the vacations. Definitely.
oh yeah,
We've went
yeah.
on a few road trips.
I think
Okay.
what he's saying is a vacation's just when he turns up the music because he's always on vacation now. I think he's just rubbing
Yeah.
more. He's freaking that he's
Yeah. Yeah,
retired.
his
Yeah.
music
Yeah.
is always on all the time. Oh, and then he said he ran a desert when in Africa. All right, Kevin, you got to tell us about that. But first, let me go to my number 2.
But
Uh,
first,
Number 2 is going to be the one country song that's on here. And it is Florida and Georgia Line Cruise. And I just love that song. That's a fun song just to think about vacation, just to think about cruising down back roads. And it's just it hits me every time that it comes on. I'd have to sing, "Baby, you're a song, you make me want to roll my windows down and cruise."
I like
It's
that. I like that song, and I liked them until I seen the video and seen them, and then I was just kind of like, they're kind of goofy looking, and then they came out with a couple, yeah, okay songs, and then they came out with some really bad songs, and then they broke up.
kind of like
So,
dating apps.
yeah, yeah,
It's like,
yeah,
oh, I saw them in real life, and I was like, oh.
yeah. Like, I've been catfished. I think that's what the cool kids call it. I don't know. I have never been on a dating app at all.
It's a waste of time.
Yeah.
I mean, some people find it. I'm sure that it really is like anything else that you do if you put in some effort. But I don't have that type of effort in me apparently, because it's just like this is foolishness. I'll just go outside,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
men out there.
I'll go talk to my plants. That's where I'm at.
Ah, I haven't talked to my plants in a long time.
Sing them a little song.
Yeah. Number 3. So for any type of vacation, I always want to be I always think that I want to get through it safe. And I I'm a praying person. I'm spiritually like all over the place. But one of the songs that I like to have, it's a song by it's not by Marvin Sapp, but it's the one by Marvin Sapp. It's called In the Garden. It's a gospel song. And essentially what it is talking about is just having God walk with you and talk with you and he tells me I am his own. And it just is a reminder that you're not there by yourself. And I'd hate to get morbid. It sounds pretty morbid, but when you're going on vacation, you're still taking a risk with your life. If you're playing, if you're in a car, anything like that. So I always try to have a moment of gratefulness and just thankfulness that I'm able to get there and then just hoping that I get back safe.
Yeah.
And it's just a beautiful song to listen to anyways. It's just totally inspiring and it makes you not feel alone in a cosmic sense. So that's my number 3.
Good one. I want to hear it.
All right. Number 4 is a classic. And it was suggested when I was talking to some of my friends on my Facebook page. It was one of the ones that came up. But it is, I heard this the first time on like a cartoon or something like that. I didn't even know who Chuck Berry was. But it's Chuck Berry riding along in my automobile. And that's why I like it. Because as soon as you start with you riding along in my automobile, everybody knows what's happening next.
Yeah.
And you're gonna jam, you're gonna enjoy yourself, you're gonna have a good time. Chuck Berry was a good time.
Yeah.
Like he was, I feel like, and I know you have your Elvis, I know you have Little Richard, who invented rock and roll, according to him. But Chuck Berry was killing it all the way up until he passed. There was not one moment where Chuck Berry was playing to where he was not absolutely killing it. And this song is one of those classic killing it songs.
Well, he's got the title of Godfather of rock and roll. I mean,
okay.
It's I mean, there is argument but I mean, he definitely coined the sound of what rock and roll was doing. It was Maybelline, I think.
Yeah.
Maybelline. That was his debut album.
Mm-hmm.
And so.
And then he had the style too. He had a lot of he embodied a lot of the movement and style. Yeah. And
a lot of stuff Elvis stole.
This thing says quite simply, without him there would be no Beatles, no Rolling Stones, no Beach Boys, no Bob Dylan, a myriad of others.
Yeah.
So
okay. According to this, who is that?
The Wikipedia.
Oh, okay.
The internet never lies.
That's solid.
Sound change the sound of music,
Yeah. He if I thought, well, yeah, I guess he did a lot. It was just kind of that era. There was a couple of people that were changing the sound of music from like the slow kind of
the big band, the jazz.
Yeah.
I mean, he was one of the first that made the guitar the predominant instrument, the overpowering instrument, because it was still the big band with all the the horns and the strings and stuff. Guitar was just kind of like a backup instrument until he brought it to the forefront and started duck walking with that son of a gun
till he killed it.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, and then was that my number 4? Oh God, I'm through my list already, and it's only been 30 minutes. Number 5 was difficult for me because I have so many songs on here, but I decided to go ahead and go with a Sheryl Crow song, and it's "Soak Up the Sun."
Yeah.
Just because it's chill. It's chill. It's vacation. It's summer. I'm gonna soak up the sun and tell everybody to lighten up.
I love some Sheryl Crow back in the day. Some 90s Sheryl Crow.
I love Sheryl Crow back in today.
Yeah.
She's gotten weird. I seen her fighting for straws or something.
I'm just saying I like her music of old still today. I guess is what I
don't know.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah, you don't have to like Sheryl Crow. No, nobody has to love Sheryl Crow.
Either. I mean, I'm not telling you have to.
I don't hate her.
Yeah. She's free spirit.
I've heard her people are as hardcore as MC Hammers. I'm just saying, be careful.
Okay, I'm sorry, Sheryl Crow. Sorry.
All right, everybody, just soak up the sun and lighten up.
Good list, Sontia. Good list. I'm